Yo, 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 it's time for the Kevin and Nikki show. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? What's up, everybody?
Yes.
Got me working day and night.
Yeah.
Got me working day and night.
Yeah.
Got me working day and night. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the Kevin and Nikee Show. We on HarMageddo and a whole lot more. We are back for another exciting week. We got exciting guests. We got a lot of exciting things to talk about.
Yep.
So we back, Nick.
We back.
Yeah. Matt T.
You know
My
what?
friend.
That you did that last week.
That's our Ice Cube rendition. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. Matt T. My friend.
Yeah.
You play too much.
Hey, Dre, I got something to say.
What up, though?
I got something to say.
What up, though?
What up, fool? What up, fool? Why do I gotta be a fool?
I don't know.
What up, fool? It's like, no. Yo, we are back for another edition of the Kevin and Nikee Show, man.
Yeah.
We are excited. We want to thank everybody in listening land for tuning in from the top, middle, and bottom of our hearts.
Yeah.
We do what we do for you. That rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rhyme.
Oh, you in the rhyming spirit today? Okay.
Man, we might have to rap and pass today. No, we might have to rap and pass today. No, but yeah, man, it's good to be back again, and great to connect with everyone. And we got another great show ahead of us, as we always do every week.
All the time.
Yeah, so
all the tizzy.
All the time. Yeah. So yeah, with that said,
it is time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikee. Thank you for letting me do that this time, because you always do it. I
can pass it off every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Pass back and forth.
Right, you gotta let me ring the bell one time.
Okay, well, you go ahead. Here.
No, next time. We only ring the bell when it calls.
All right, well, okay, so when it calls for you, ring.
All right, I ring.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right, so, man, we always got a lot going on.
Yeah.
We always got adventures, so.
Yeah.
What kind of adventures you got going on, Nick?
Okay, so this is an adventure.
Okay.
It was an adventure for me. So
our adventures are our adventures. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, everybody. I've been on this workout thing. Okay. Been on this workout thing, heavy working out. So,
you too?
Yeah. Oh. So listen, I hit up one of my friends who actually are, trainers, personal trainers, and they said, "Well, Nick, why don't you just walk up and down your steps?" I'm like, "Well, who got time for that?" Walking up and down and stuff. So I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy a stepper. Bought the stepper and everything, did my research, went online, and I looked up how many calories are you supposed to be burning weekly. Okay. No, actually it's daily.
Daily, that's right.
Daily. Okay. It's daily. So I did my research and they said, okay, so you're supposed to be burning at least 500 to 1,000 calories daily.
Okay, so that's 2 Big Macs.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got this.
Okay.
Got the water, got the towel, the sneakers. I'm ready.
Okay.
Kev, I got on this stepper and I swear, I kid you not, I did 600 steps and only burned 100 calories.
Dang, you ain't burned that many. You did 600 steps and only burned 100 calories.
I was sweating like a sinner in church.
Oh my goodness! Well, you gotta do 10,000 more steps.
I don't know what is going. Google lied. It lied to me. I'm like, well, what is going? 600 steps, kept only 100 calories. Something is wrong.
Wow, that is. And
I'm breathing heavy, hanging all over the handlebars and everything. And I'm looking at the thing. It's 100 calories, 600 steps.
Wow.
Listen. I got off.
I hear you.
I got off.
Well, look, here's the thing, though. At least you burned some calories. Because burning some calories is better than burning no calories at all. And my theory is just eat 1 or 2 less Big Macs, which will put 500 plus 500 calories added to your calorie intake.
So my question to you, how many more steps did I have to do to get the other 400?
I'm thinking 10,000.
Oh my God.
I mean, you gotta burn. How many, you said you gotta burn? How many you gotta burn?
Google said you have to burn,
you did
500 calories, 500 to 1,000 calories a day.
And you did 600.
And all I did was 600 steps.
Oh, you did 600 steps. Okay.
And I burned, doing those 600 steps on the stepper, 100 calories.
Okay.
So something ain't right.
Right. So yeah, you got a lot more steps to do.
Yes, I have 400 more steps. I mean, I have 400 more calories to burn. So that's how many more steps is that?
Right.
It ain't gonna work.
So it'd be 2,400.
Listen.
You got 2,400 more steps.
The devil is a liar.
Right, because you got 600 calories you got to burn.
No.
How many? Okay.
500 to 1,000 calories per day.
Oh, 500 to 1,000 calories per day.
Yes.
And you did 600 steps.
And only burned 100. Yes.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, you got it.
Google lied to me.
I'm
writing a letter.
Yeah.
I'm writing a letter.
Yeah,
Dear Google, liar.
That's it. Best.
Liar.
Then put at the end, best. Nikki. Or you gotta put God bless at the end. Yeah, you gotta put God bless at the end as you tell somebody.
Man, I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm sweating, sweat running everywhere. It's hot. I'm drinking all my water because I'm on this water thing too. 6 bottles of water a day. I burnt all that out.
Okay.
I ain't had nothing else.
You gotta be doing math today, man. Listen,
I ain't had nothing else.
I hear you though, because they say if you drink a gallon of water a day, that can help you lose weight. Of course, you don't have to drink it in one setting.
No, I do it every 2-3 hours.
Or just throughout the course of the day. If you drink a gallon throughout the course of the day, it'll help you lose weight.
Yeah. But Google lied to me. I'm writing a letter.
I'm sure.
Dear Google, liar.
God bless.
God bless you, Nikki.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So you wrapped up some projects too, right?
Yeah, so I wrapped up The Substitute.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Wrapped that up because, we want to wrap up these projects and move on to other projects.
Right.
I wrapped up The Substitute and I was on set for The No Name.
Okay.
Wrapped that up. The director was so impressed. You know how I do. I got to teach them the one take. Drake knocked them scenes out in one take. I'm just saying, we ain't got time to be on set all day.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's professional. I mean, it's professional to
if we
know
have to, we have to, but it's professional, like you said, to know your lines, be ready, come in, wardrobe ready, hair, makeup, everything, and be ready to rock and roll.
Right.
And we're always ready to rock and roll.
Right.
So my thing is, get me from this angle, this angle, this angle, and it's a wrap.
Let's be done with it. Yeah. And it's a courtesy to your actors. It's a courtesy to the production.
Yes.
To be makeup ready, wardrobe ready.
Yeah.
Know your lines, be prepared, because you save them time, you save them money, you save them film.
Exactly. And I was saving a whole lot of time, money, and film over the weekend.
That's what's up.
And then the most awesome thing happened to me. Remember I told you my very first film that I did was called Colville?
Yeah.
And remember I told you how the director was impressed and I opened that film up with my performance?
Right.
How about she inboxed me over the weekend and was like, hey, I got you for another one.
I hear you.
Yes. And she was like, this role is much bigger. Screen time all through the entire film. I said, that's where I live. On that camera, holla at your girl. She was like, yes. And then, of course, plugged my boy.
I hear you, man.
Yes,
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
you know what? And it speaks to one of the many things we've been always talking about is relationship-driven business.
Yes.
And, life has a way of coming full circle. When we talked to our main man, Ryan Godfrey.
Yes.
He was telling his story about how he went on set, did real well, and the director inboxed him years later that he's back on set.
Yeah.
This tends to happen a lot when you are, trying to be the consummate professional. You say thank you. You're very appreciative.
Yep.
You do your job.
Yep.
You build relationships with people.
Yep.
It goes a long way. And if your performance can make someone feel, whether it's angry, laugh, hate you, whatever, they'll always remember you.
Yeah.
And
I did that film, Colville, with her in 2015.
See how life comes full circle?
See that?
Right.
And she said, I know you're hot right now, but I need some of that hotness on my set. I was like, all right.
And of course, the more you tend to grow and your name gets out there, you do have those select group of directors say, hey, I want you to bring that, over to this project.
I was like, okay. Who's that? Cardi B.
Cardi B.
You don't even know.
No, I know who Cardi B is. Yeah.
That's her thing, she says.
Okay.
So what did you do?
Oh, man. So, it's interesting, man, because I kind of been on this getting in shape, kind of tip as well, man. I've been doing a lot of jogging and walking and trying to do the best I can to cut down on like eating a lot of sugar
Yeah.
and drinking a lot of soda.
Which is hard.
It's hard. It's hard.
Sugar isn't everything.
Right. It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, but they say if you can just change one or two things in your diet, it'll make a major difference.
Yeah, we cut out the soda.
And weight loss and shape and things like that. So I've been, just trying to lift weights a little bit, do some, jogging. I normally would ride a bike, but sometimes you got to do it manually. And, it's been going well, man. It's been going well. And it's even better when you start to see the results. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I've been doing that, man. Just trying to stay, as fit as I can and, look as young and youthful as I can for as long as I can. So, we can get them rolls, man.
I know that's right.
Look, get them rolls. And then other than that, man, I wrapped up the substitute as well. And that went real well. Once again, it was this angle, that angle, this angle, that angle.
That's right. That one take Drake. Listen.
Yeah,
one take Drake.
Yeah.
Listen, rap, and on to the next one.
That's it. And I wrapped up, my final scene for season 3 of Old Head.
Nice.
It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Check out Old Head on YouTube. The Old Head TV series, man. It is dynamic. It is great. It is awesome. And, other than that, man, we always feel like we got something coming up.
Always.
We're looking forward to those things that are coming up. You know what I mean? And so we continue to audition and online submissions and those things that we already have coming up. We just waiting to do our part.
Yeah,
That's
so you get the bell for working out. Give yourself the bell.
Did I ring it right?
You gotta shake it. You gotta shake it like a salt shaker.
Man. They sound the same to me anyway. But yeah, so it's been great, man. But listen, I'm excited about our special guest.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about our special guest, as I am all our guests. But
yes,
I'm excited about our special guest. He is a very, very multi-talented guy, man.
Nice.
He's got a lot of talent. I mean, he's been in some major projects. He knows the acting business, the directing business, the writing. He knows the casting. And I'm sure our listeners are going to greatly benefit from his knowledge and experience.
Well, if he been in some major products, he gonna have to plug that so we can buy some
major projects. I'm sorry. Yeah. But then again, a project is a product too. If you want to stretch it that way.
Like the hair grease.
He's been in commercials too, so he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But he's an awesome talent. I actually have deemed him part of what I call. It's just my rendition. It's my opinion.
What?
The Acting Justice League. You got Brian A. Wilson. You got our special guest, which we're going to reveal when we come back from our break. You got Nakia Dillard. You got, you got Keith Bullard. Come on now.
Kevin-D-Benton.
Okay, come on now.
Kevin-D-Benton. You got
Warren. You get the bell.
Yes.
So yeah, man. And I'm just excited. So what we going to do is we going to take a break. And when we come back, how they say in church, the next voice you're going to hear
is none other than
the good doctor, eminent, preeminent, Vesputerized.
Yes.
These are the words you can't spell.
Hit the tambourine.
Hit the tambourine.
Woo!
I like that, y'all. I like that. I like that, y'all. I like that. I like that, y'all. I like that. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that. Check it out, like that, y'all. Check it out.
Anticipation of what's to come. I'm so happy that I'm a lucky one. So long I've waited, never too late for love.
man, no Taj, another like platinum here. Party people all around the same. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? The cab, hailing from the Shaolin out. If it be the killer bee on the MIC with the SS double to the B. Going downtown, let me see if we all in together now. Make it move better now. Listen, I ain't sweating no competition. Whoa, going back low like I'm fishing.
Another chapter from the Wu-Tang book. Take a look and repeat. Killer bees never sleep. Now stop. Put you on the chopping block. Unorthodox. Attitude to melt the pot.
I'll do anything, I'm so into you. Right here, I'm weak downtown with the wheel. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? The SS double to the B.
Oh yeah! You got the love.
Killer bee on the MIC.
The killer bees coming at you on the MIC. The killer bees. The killer bees. Yo, you got
Kaboom!
Kaboom! Stepped in the room. Oh! Yeah. Yo, I tell you, you gotta love the Wu-Tang Clan.
Get it out.
Yo, that was SWV and the Wu. Come on now.
Kaboom!
Come on. Guess who stepped in the room? The cow. What does the cow mean? I don't know. I want to ask Method Man that if I ever see him. What does the cow? It sounds good though. It'll work. But anyway, we are back. This is the Kevin and Nikee Show. We on iHeartRadio and a whole lot of other stations and places.
Yeah.
Basically, we everywhere.
Yeah.
But I want to start by introducing our special guest. And then you're going to hear from him. He is none other than the multi-talented Atif Lanier. He's actor, producer, writer, casting director, and he's even a personal trainer. So if you need to get in shape, he is the man to say. We got to ring the bell.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
get the bell.
All right, just to read off some of his credits. He was in Underground Kings. He played in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Best Man Holiday, Blue Bloods, Do No Harm, All My Children. We got to sing ding, 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 ding. Is that All My Children?
I don't know. I don't watch
Do,
it.
do, do, do. Is that, it might
I
be.
don't know
It's
what
one of
it
them. Anyway, Law and Order Special Victims Unit, American Gangster, The Wire. He's been in Invincible, Get-Rich-or-Die-Tryin with 50. Shadow Boxer, Trip and Mary Jane, If It Ain't Got That Swing, and much, much
It don't
more.
mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Atif Lanier, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I can't complain, man.
I got you, man. I got you. I hear you. I know that's right. Hey, man, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
And, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, man, we grateful to have you on the show, man.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nice.
Well, look, we're going to jump right in.
Let's jump right on in.
Go ahead,
Jump
Nick.
right on in. Okay, so actor, casting director,
Producer.
personal trainer, producer, all of that. So tell our listeners a little bit about how you got started. Let's go with acting
Let's start.
first.
Yeah, we gotta start
How
there.
you got started in acting.
Well, acting is very simple. First and foremost, this may sound crazy, but growing up, I had no respect for acting. I thought it was corny.
Okay.
Seriously.
Wow.
Okay. So keep it in mind, right? So keep it in mind. So basically, fast forward to I'm in my early 20s, and basically back then, I was in my early 20s back then, and I went to church one night on a hellog one night. You know, usually I don't go to church during the week. During the weekend. So basically, what happened was a lady in the church, and she asked me the flyer. She said to me, she's like, I like the way you have a good look. She said you should come audition for my play.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I'm not into plays like that. I said plays aren't gonna do it for me. I was like, but if anything, I said I would just be interested in being there, just say one line, step on, step off. So basically, I auditioned for the play, and I thought nothing of it. At the time, at that point in time in my life, I was 21. I was playing football. I was playing semi-pro football. So I remember that we would practice on weekend games. Weekend. I mean, it's just like an adult league. You know, it sounds better than it really is.
I hear you.
She said to me, she was like, when she called me in my apartment, came back from a game, she was like, she said, by the way, just to let you got that part in the play. I said, it's perfect. Did I get what I asked for? Like that part, just step on and step off, right? She was like, no, you got the part where you could, you're going to be the protagonist. I said, well, protagonist means it's the main character, right? She was like, yeah. And I said, well, I don't know if I can do that because I can't fully commit to being in play like that. She said, why is that? You got something going on? And I said, yeah, I'm a football player. She was like, oh, my bad. I didn't realize you interfere with your NFL dreams. Well, I said, I'm not going to the NFL. She was like, well, you're not going to the NFL. See you next week at rehearsal. I'm like, okay. And I remember sitting there thinking, during that week, leading up to the following game, I was sitting there thinking, like, I said to this guy, one of my teammates, he was older than me at the time. He was like in his 30s. I said, let me ask you a question. He said, well, I said, what do most people end up doing who play in this league? He was like, well, they play for love. Some people get picked up and go to higher, like, you know, some people make it all the way to, you know, the highest level. Most people just play for the love of the game.
Right.
And I said, so you're trying to tell me there's no like end game in this thing? He was like, end game is when you just, you know, you get tired of playing. And when he told me that was like my deciding factor. I was like, you know what? I'm going to rehearsal. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, as hard as it was for me to tear away from that, I basically went to rehearsal. And from there, I just developed I started to like acting because I had to respect it more. I thought it was, you know, it was much harder than I thought. Like I said, being on stage, had to be present, you know, where your body, you know, like body position, stand there and talk. And I said, yo, it's a little harder than I thought.
Right.
So as that, you know, I kind of got into it from there. And it kind of also the same thing producing and writing. When I started reading the script, I said, I can do this. I started reading. I said, this is not as hard as I thought either. This is looks like that's easier to me. I said, I can write. The script is pretty simple. So it kind of from there is like the birth of me basically, you know what I'm saying, getting into performing arts and everything.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah. So you have a very, very extensive resume. And I kind of look at it like you didn't totally have to give up your NFL dreams because you played an NFL player, one of the New York Giants, and the best.
I did 10 years of football stuff. It's funny that people always say that. It's like stuff comes back. I think you heard some stuff come back to you, but I mean, for 10 years of my life, every fall and spring, I've been doing football, so with full contact. I always tell people at this point in time, I need attention.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, yeah, that's been, it's funny, I all the time, I'm the only guy who never played NFL who is used in the NFL Hall of Fame. That's funny. And the San Francisco Hall of Fame, for the National Hall of Fame. Because a couple years ago, real quick, back in 2015, 2 months before I met you, I was out in California, and I went up to this, 49ers Hall of Fame, and I knocked on the door. It was like right before it opened. And I knocked on the door, and the lady said to me, the security guard said, can I help you? I said, listen, I have to get on the road. I said, want to come in? And she was like, well, yeah. I said, no. I want to come in for a reason. I said, you see this text right here? She said, yes. I said, I want to see this. She said, well, what is it to you? I said, that's me. And she was like, is it? I said, yes. And I said, oh, I've noticed I had this text right here. It said, look, I said, it's in a studio. I said, this is back in New York, back in 2013 when I did it. I just want to get there. And I walked in, and she said, and she pointed to me, and I took a picture, and I walked out. And the funny part about it was, when I was coming out, people were coming in. So when I was taking the picture, they were like, well, who's that guy taking a picture next to the statue? I said,
Right. You were taking a picture with you.
So it's kind of like, it's really saying what weird is back to you. Like I said, it's weird, like I said, how God works, because, you know, you got out of it. But then, like, crazy enough to get into this, I mean, 10 years, like, really, like, literally, like, every fall and spring and summer, like people say, it's like, dude, you need attention. You need to get right to that fellow. Yo, man, I need some kind of money from y'all, you know what I'm saying?
That's good stuff. Yeah. I mean, because, you know, I was kind of wondering, like, okay, you played in the Best Man Holiday, you played the New York Giants defensive back. And how much, I don't know if I want to use the word vindication or resolve did that give you, you know, maybe not playing in the NFL, but kind of doing it through the medium of acting. You know what I'm saying? Because
let me tell you something. It's a blessing because I've done so many NFL commercials and NFL players over the years that it's kind of like, it's funny if you used to say that to meet all these people that over the years you might have seen on TV. You might have seen on TV or read about them.
Right.
And it's like really weird. Like you go to I tell you all the time, I've never been to an NFL game, but I can't go to one now because I've been in all the stadiums. It's a locker room.
Right. Yeah.
Like, yo, I know what's going on downstairs, man. I can't be up here, man. I'm going crazy.
Right.
Yes, it was a level of vindication because I was all the time. It's great because, obviously like the money they got, to that level, but, I don't have all the injuries and brain trauma.
That's right. That's right, man. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now, you've also been in The Wire.
The Wire.
Tell, and we had the pleasure of having
Nakia Dillard, Brian A. Wilson, and now, Atif Lanier.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your experience on The Wire.
I'm going to tell you something. I think that was the realest shoot I've ever been on because what happened was The Wire is like, they had a set, they have a set like where you could like, it's out in Columbia, Maryland, they had like a sound stage.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they had something where like, they was out in the realest, grimiest, dirtiest part of Baltimore. They would like tell you, you would walk up. It was kind of scary because you had real cats from the neighborhood, just there. It was real. Like the last time I was there was back in 2006, and the last time I was there, I was actually beating up. I don't know if you guys watched The Wire, but Bodie.
Yep.
I was actually my job was to beat him up and slam him on a police car and put him in cuffs.
Yeah.
And while we were there, the real police were actually there, but they had to leave because somebody got murdered.
Oh, wow.
Like, you go on your own. You gotta sit there like it's dark, and you like, yo, and you a bunch of Hollywood people. You know what I'm saying? You got a film crew, and they're like, yo, we gotta keep going.
Right.
Right.
There's no longer extra cherry here, so something really pop off. It's like, what can we do? And that's how it was. It was the grimiest, dirtiest spots in the world.
Wow.
But they filmed it, and they made it real. It was realistic. They was telling me how the one guy told me when he first started The Wire, there were some corners that like, real drug dealers had, and real drug dealers came on set like, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Y'all gotta leave because y'all messing with my business.
Right. Got you.
They said some of the keep peace. Some of these guys had to give them money, and that's what one guy said. The one PA said we had to actually give these guys money because, in essence, you're really infringing upon their operation.
They're blocked. Yeah.
It was illegal and everything, but you got a situation that if this dude's not getting his money, he's gonna be like, look, I'm gonna make things a little hectic for you because I'm not getting paid.
Right.
They said they were giving them like, obviously not the money you get from pumping whatever it's something like quarter, but you're getting something. They said that's good. They keep the teach these guys.
Right. Listen, for our listeners out there, we are talking to Atif Lanier. He is a very, very decorated actor, producer, writer, casting director, personal trainer, and much, much more. What you're getting right now is exclusive behind the scene
The Wire
conversation about The Wire. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's we never knew that.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we never knew that. Like, don't y'all know this is just acting?
They wouldn't like, and like I said, these people were, let's be frank, if you live in a neighborhood like that, they were scared.
Right.
They were scared of people, because like I said, they found the grimiest spots in Baltimore, and it was like, look, we gonna film here, and like I said, these people will show up. It was some real dudes coming at me.
Wow.
Now, let me ask you this. Did y'all have to sign papers that y'all filming at your own risk?
Like I said, most times they had the police there.
Okay.
Police would be there. But what happens is that, it's at the same time, it's like, it's only a certain amount of police there. But like I said, it was like, I just can't describe the vibe when these real cats coming out. Look, I've never seen, no disrespect to Baltimore, but I've never seen urban blight like that.
Okay.
Wow.
That was some serious urban blight. Like like they would pick you up in a van, like you would, get your outfit and, production would take you to the set. But you ride through Baltimore and you go 4 blocks and there was no houses that were inhabitable in that whole 4 blocks. But you go to one house and there's one person, and literally 4 blocks, there's one person in this thing. And it's like the rest of the houses are uninhabitable, or so you thought. There was like squatters in there and everything.
Okay, wow.
The urban blight is nothing like, in Philly has nothing like urban blight. That was a serious urban blight. But I'm saying for whatever they were showing the show, because honestly, to be frank, I don't really watch The Wire, but I guess to hold up what they're looking for, they found that, like I said, the grimiest, most
Right.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
like, look, we're gonna set up here, but you know, the urban whatever, those grimy spots are usually where cats are be out there like, this is perfect opportunity for me to set up my drug enterprise.
Right. And you know, to your point, man, I think that was one of the things that made the show so authentic, because we're looking at this thing on HBO and we're like, yo, that set is realistic.
Right. And to your point, some of the areas,
that's a real place. I mean,
some of the areas you would think that they set it up like that, but
Right.
he's saying no, that was
the way it was.
no, it was just really what it was. I remember, like I said, the same night when that person got murdered, there was this house next to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember we sitting there thinking it had cobwebs all over it, had dust all over it, and suddenly when the cops pulled off, a light came on, and somebody went up to me, what's going on here? And I was like, somebody lives there.
Wow.
Somebody actually lives in this thing. It looked like a dilapidated old building, but somebody is in this house. I said, somebody actually lives there. I was
Wow, that's dope.
That's crazy.
Now look, I gotta ask you. You played on All My Children, and you know how they make fun of.
4 separate parts on there.
Yeah.
They call under 5. They call under 5. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's 4 under 5s on there.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, it's hard to get on those soap operas.
Yes, it is.
So that's a heck of an achievement, whether you got one word, one line, under 5 or over 5. But how you know how they make fun of these soap operas. They I remember Eddie Murphy said I had to read a lot of Hallmark cards. How did you prepare for like your characters in terms of bringing about that? Yeah.
Soap operas, I missed them because here's the thing with soap operas. Once you got on there, once you auditioned, once you got one, all they always did was they would call you when they need something.
Okay.
For example, my first time being on there was like a serious audition. I submitted through this website called NY Casting. So basically, I submitted, and the dude called me like 10 minutes later, and he was like, I'm interested in you reading for primetime, for the primetime soap opera. And I said, which one is it? He was like, I can't tell you till you get here, but I can tell you where his address is at. So I had to go to New York. I went to New York and the ABC building, and the same place they filmed The View. I swear, I walked downstairs audition with The View, and The View was on the right, and all I told him was on the left. He went to the left, and the guy gave me a script. Now, this is crazy. He told me that basically I was auditioning for one line, right?
Okay.
This guy made me 3 pages of dialogue with him at a desk in an intimate setting. Like, he's sitting across the desk, like, less than a foot away from me, and we're sitting there reading for like whatever. So I read it. And after it was over, he said to me, he said, look, okay. He said, I'll call you tomorrow. Either way. He said, so when I call you, don't be happy, don't be sad, just know I'm calling you. And I was like, okay. He was like, so I can't tell you anything. He said, but I'll let you know tomorrow. So, of course, that's how they talk. And I'm sitting at home. Next thing the phone rang. Hello? He was like, what's up? And he said, it's such on my children. I said, okay. He said, how you feeling? I said, hello.
What do you mean how I'm feeling? You just called.
He said, oh, don't be happy, be sad. He was like, well, you happy because you got a part. Now, they FedExed me a script. I had the script. I'm sitting there reading this script like all of a sudden. He said, your part's going to be highlighted. I'm sitting there reading. By the 30th page, this script was like encyclopedia. I said, this is crazy. And the 30th page, I saw a highlight. I had one word.
Wow.
Woo.
I got you, man.
Wow.
And I said, okay. So I go to New York. I film it. It comes on, and I was like, okay. And then I forgot about it. And then a few months later, the same guy called again. He's Atif, how you doing? I said, what's up? He was like, say this line for me. It was something like, hey, sir, how you doing? I said, sir, how you doing? He said, great. Get the script in the mail. He said, from now on, whenever I have a problem for you, all you got to do is just say something on the line, say a line on the phone. If I'm fine with it, you don't audition anymore. It's done. We just send you a script.
Wow.
We had a quota of 4 times. So I was a bouncer on there. Well, I was called the big guy. I was part of a group of thugs. The second time I was on there, I was the main character. I actually beat him up. I roughed him up. I was a bouncer at a club. I gripped him up and threw him through the door, and I was talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's like a total of 5 lines. Because once you say we're talking about that show, the way the rules were back then was AFTRA, because it was SAG-AFTRA.
Okay.
The merger was AFTRA.
Okay.
So you said a certain amount of lines over AFTRA, 5 lines of AFTRA, you have to pay you as a day player.
Okay, got you.
Of under 5. So under 5 was like, you literally, by the union rules, you could only have 5 lines.
Got you.
So I did that, and then maybe like a month fireman, had a few lines then, and the last time I was on there, I was security guard.
Okay.
The show came to an end. As you know, but I said he said 4 times. And remember he called me, which I really appreciated, was the last time was the fall of 09. He called me and was like, look, Atif, he said, listen, he said, we're going out of business as we know it. He said, I'm trying to get everybody on. He was like, I like you. Yeah, he said, do you want to come on again? And I said, sure. He was like, what with me? He said, security guard. And he said, just say a line for me, man, what are you doing? I said, man, what are you doing? He said, all right, send me a script. And it was with Erica Kane, the famous lady Erica Kane.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I didn't know who she was until, just basically what happened when she was coming in. I said, man, what are you doing? I grabbed her up, and we went back and forth a few times. But again, I can only say certain line of things, because once I went over certain lines, they had to pay you.
Right.
If that was today, that'd be different, because it wouldn't matter, because you're just going to be a day pay no matter what. But after back doing separate entity, they had this strict rule. You had to say only on total of 5 lines.
Got you.
To pay you more.
That's good. That's good knowledge right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Awesome. I know a lot of people trying to get on them soap operas.
Yeah. Look, I go on there and say one word like what?
I love our business because of the reality shows have killed soap operas. That's the problem.
Right.
Like people home now instead of watching. Because they were growing up in like our parents' generation. When you watch a soap opera, that wasn't those realities.
Right.
Stuff going on, but now it's kind of like you really watching people do scandalous stuff on TV. So there's no need for soap operas.
Right.
Like, yo, I can just watch this stuff on TV, be scandalous. So that's what they told me. Because what happened was after that, I got I want to say it was at the World Turns, a lady.
Okay.
I went on this to her, and she was like really happy. But she was like, the week I started to go on there, she was like, well, she was like, there's no script, there's no shoot anymore. Why? She said we just pulled the plug.
Oh
wow.
Because there was like every day she came to work, somebody's office was cleared out because they were cleaning out, and she was like, I hope you get on before it happened. And she called me. She's like, you're one of the last phone calls I'm making before you work this phone out. I said, oh, okay, that's what she told me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, Get Rich or Die-Tryin, of course, with you on there with 50 Cent. Tell our listeners a little bit about that experience.
Well, basically what happened was, strangely enough, this is weird. That's the movie I got upgraded on initially.
Nice.
What happened was, I was initially, I went to school for biology, so I used to be a contractor for a long time, with contractor pharmaceuticals for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember what happened was, I was SAG also back then, I didn't join the union. I was getting a lot of non-union work, it was great. But what happened was, when you're a contractor, you can obviously take off work and you don't have to work and get paid, which is good.
Okay.
Job.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, what happened with me was around June of 05, they told my contract was ending. And I was like, whoa, I didn't anticipate not having a job. So I remember what happened was, I was trying to find a job, another contract. And I remember this lady sent an email out. So I remember that email come out saying, we're looking for extras for the untitled 50 Cent movie. And I was like, well, if I can't find a job right now, I'm just going to be extra work, keep some money in my pocket while we're looking for a job.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember what happened was I got booked to be just an extra. And I remember like I was there for like it was like a 3-day. They usually get you a couple days. So I remember the first day I was there, it was cool. The next day I was there. And they called me like I still remember it's clear as day. They said the lady called me saying, you want to go back next week? And I was like, well, I'm not really. I said I don't want to go next week. I said I got this job pending. And she was like, they called for an interview and take an interview. She was like, well, she said it's 5 o'clock in the evening. Now it's Friday. She's like, just go ahead and go ahead. She said, just go. I said, fine. But she just sounded like this. So funny. I remember Friday. I said, so, but then I woke up that Monday. I was down in Pennsylvania, Philly area. It was raining real bad and everything. I said, you know what? I'm not going. I'm just foul. I'm just going. I kept calling her cell phone. And this is back in 2005, so obviously a little different then. And it kept going to voicemail. And finally, when she called me, like, hello? So I'm back. She said, Atif, where are you? So I'm home. She said, wait a minute, don't you live in Pennsylvania? I said, yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. She said, you're supposed to be in New York right now. I said, look, it's driving rain out here. I said, yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not going to go. And she was like, no. You already signed and committed to this, you to go. So we went back and forth. And finally, I go to New York. I get to New York. I get there in the middle of the rain. I got the wrong address. This is like I said, this whole day was crazy. I got the wrong address. I'm in Manhattan. I got to Manhattan. I was like, yo, I'm supposed to be in the Bronx.
Oh wow! You was a couple barrels over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there. It was so bad. I couldn't. This is back in the day before cell phones. You did fans and everything. I couldn't get on my email. I had to call my friends who I trusted. I said, listen, I need you to go on my email. Give me the address. And I said, I need the information and password. I said, look at this address. When she gave it to me, this is before GPS. Obviously, no GPS back then.
Right.
I rolled down 9th Avenue all the way to the Bronx.
Wow.
I get to the Bronx, and I mind when I got to Bronx, this story, you understand, this story talked earlier. I did the Bronx probably like 12. I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be in the Bronx probably at call time, supposed to be at 9 o'clock. So think about that. 3 hours. So anyway, I walked in, it's raining, I mean, it's pouring. It's pouring. I walked to this, like a fire hall area, I walked in. Still I walked in. I walked past the PA. He said, what's your name? I said, he said, oh, man. He said, oh, man, you must go home. I said, why? He said, you're 3 hours late. I said, have you done anything yet? He was like, well, not really, but you're late. And I said, okay, fine. He said, no, never mind. He said, no, go sit down. I sat down for no more than 2 minutes. I get some breakfast. And all of a sudden, he said, come here. I said, what? I got him. I said, what do you want? He said, come with me. I said, yo. I said, I'll just go home, man. Okay, it's fine. I just go home. I said, well, it's fine, right? He said, come with me. And we walked outside in the rain. I was sitting there walking down the street, right in the L, in the Bronx, the L. And the street was pouring. I was sitting there. I was so angry, like the water was like, I couldn't probably see my head steaming. You know what I'm saying? I walked down the street, and there's 2 guys in the corner standing there. He was like, stand right here. I'm sitting there, I'm yelling, I'm cursing, oh my God, what are you doing here? It's freaking raining out here. It's middle of July. And also the director walks to us, all 3 of us, right? He saw me being the most animated. You know, this is why the most animated person there was yelling and screaming. He was like, Irish said, he's a young man. But see, the problem. I said, the problem is, I said, it's raining, I got no coat on, it's freezing rain, it's July. I said, what are you doing out here? You know what I'm saying? I started pulling my fist and I'm really pissed off. He said, very animated, aren't you? I said, okay. He said, tell me a story. I said, story? I'm like, if you're a music, so I'll tell you a story. You know what I'm saying? He was like that. And I told him, whatever. He said, what do you do on Saturday night? And I just told him something funny. He's like, can you do this? He said, can you tell the same story 3 times? I was like, what? I don't understand. What are we talking about? He said, tell it 3 times. He said, why are we telling it 3 times? He said, because we're going to use that in the movie.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was perplexed. And I was like, what? He said, and the other guy, the PA said, that's what I was trying to tell you to calm down. He said, every day we watch the dailies since you've been here. He said, you're a pretty big dude. And he said, we saw you in the background. He said, the director said, that guy's too big not to have any dialogue.
Right.
Wow.
So your presence.
They said, so what we're going to do is, he said, we're going to give you a dialogue in this movie. I said, what? You know what I'm saying? I started to calm down. So basically, here, watch Get-Rich-or-Die-Tryin again. They cut it down. It's a very small part. I still have residuals for it. But this is part of the movie where 50 Cent goes from being a little boy to an adult. And he's sitting there pointing the gun in the mirror. And next thing you know, they do a wipe of the screen. And they show walking on the street. There's a guy in the street. He's walking through 3 guys. And you see me in the middle. I'm telling the story. When he comes up to us, I like stop and look at him. And I look at him like he's crazy. He looks at me and he just keeps on the street. They put music on my lines, but I still got that, what's they for it.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
Right.
My point is, that was a day that obviously, because from the jump, like I told you, I woke up, well, I didn't say I woke up at 5 o'clock. I just didn't like go anywhere. I'm just going to stay home all day and be looking for a job. That's what I was planning on doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't plan on, I'm not going to go to New York. And like I said, when that happened, I was just so stunned because I was like, wow, because even then, that was the first time having as a SAG person, having a role with speaking at SAG.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember immediately when I got there, they immediately ushered me off set. Like, they took me in a room, they gave me this 3-page contract. And I just looked at it and I signed it, and they said, you gotta go, because you're done for the day. Go home.
Wow.
And a few weeks later, next week I got like this big check, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. I know that's right.
I need more of this. And I was like, I was non-union. I was getting a lot of non-union checks, which is cool. $400. Everybody had check. I was like, wow.
Right.
Nice.
Out of their heads. So I was kind of like, that was a blessing.
I got you. I know that's right.
That was the day to show you. And I didn't plan that. I just want to be home all day.
Right.
Nice.
Well, man, I got to talk about Trippin' Mary Jane, and if it ain't got that swing. And I definitely, man, got to give you a shout out because, you gave me an opportunity to be in the movie. I came out to the MLK Center audition. I was dressed in my 1950s, 1960s outfit. I had my suspenders, my fedora.
Let's get a little, tell the audience more about it, because you was like a hitman.
Yeah.
She's like, this is it? Yeah, this shit. I was like, who is this girl? She's calling me.
Yeah, man. And
First of all, you said you got referred, and I was like, all right, fair enough. And next year, you emailed me, and I was like, okay. Then she said, my email? I got it. I'm saying, I was like, I called the key. You know some guy named Kevin? You know what I said? He keeps calling me.
I was being persistent, man.
Yes.
The dude keeps calling me. I said, do you know him? He's like, I said, yo, what's wrong with him? I said, this dude's like stalking me. I said, he's trying to And I was like, oh, here he is. I said, well, he looks pretty authentic. So yes, I got to shout you out, but I respect that.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I was like, that was cool. I respect that.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the opportunity and, you know, how you was working with me in the audition and gave me the adjustments and stuff like that, man. And the rest was history, man. And I remember the scene that we did. We was grinding like 2-3 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
You know, shout out to Mike A. Pender. I got to give him a shout out, the director. And we was just out there grinding, man. The scene turned out very, very well. And, yeah, man, it's like.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning. We had to do, the funny part about it was we had to do the club. We had to do a club from the 40s. And the thing about it was nobody would let us do it during the day.
Right.
So that guy was like, fine, do it at night. And I said, we're going to find out once to do this because we tell them we overnight shoot. Because what happened was initially we started telling people, it's like, look, we're going to shoot August 1st. They was like, oh, you mean, no, I said August 1st the 2nd. They couldn't understand. I said, what that means is this. That means you show up at night, it's going to be August 1st. When you leave, it's going to be August 2nd.
Right. That's right.
I said, it's going to be overnight shoot. And people were like, oh, look at all that. And so that kind of, like, okay. But then, like I said, I remember I told you that you had that all black on. I was like, yo, you okay with that? You was fine. I was like, we fine with that. So I appreciate that. Like you said, you did a good job. You fit the bill. And, it was great.
Yeah.
I respect you for that.
Yeah, it was. And man, it's winning film festival awards all across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Swing is globetrotting right now.
Yeah. It is globetrotting. We want like I said, like most filmmakers, our goal was to make a full-length movie, but unfortunately, things happen. So we was like, people ain't actually, because you were at the premiere back in 2016.
Right.
We basically said that we should, people said, you should, when's the next episode? We were saying the episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I said, why don't we look at the topic? So,
Mm-hmm.
I know you catch the first one, so, I'm sorry, we couldn't picture the next one. But, we had it, we were doing episodic, but like I said, your episode is sure win. Yes, it did win. We won an award in St. Lucia, and we won an award in Spain.
Wow.
Nice.
Great stuff.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Now, I want to flip the conversation a little bit because you're also a personal trainer, and
Yes.
Kevin and I have been on our fitness journey.
We just got on this week, so.
We just got on this week, and I bought a stepper, and I did 600 steps. I Google said that I had to burn 500 calories a day. I thought I was doing great. Got on the stepper, 600 steps, and only burned 100 calories. So I'm getting ready to write my letter to Google and let them know they lied to me. But I want to hear what you got to say about that.
What help can you give us?
So first of all, here's the biggest thing like this. First of all, let's you gotta throw away some of the stuff you see. Let's throw it away. First and foremost, I tell people I have a roster of clients, and also right now a contract with University for Fitness.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You gotta remember, first and foremost, everybody works out with me. I ask them what they're looking to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is that people have this idea, like, guys you look on TV and see all the social media, I won't be like him or SLE. But the thing about it is the method by which you take to get there.
Right.
So you have these things where people say these machines, equipment, like, oh, I'm gonna get you this, a boat flash and this that. Dude, first of all, people in commercials don't use that stuff to begin with. So put it out the window. You see the guy in the boat flash he all built, he uses real weights. But he's sitting there tall, using boat flash, he's a model.
He was in shape before he used the Bowflex.
Exactly.
Right.
Say, look, let's find an in-shape guy to advertise Bowflex to get you somebody. And that's what they do. So a lot of the gimmicks, those machines, everything, no. Nothing beats hard work. But here's a piece of tidbit for you. What happens is that the biggest thing to help lose weight is diet and exercise. And exercise is not all people think, I'm going to jog 5 miles all the time. No.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is that you can do a mixture of cardio and strength training. Now, cardio in excess is bad, because cardio in excess can actually break down muscle.
Okay.
When you have a lot of muscle, what happens is that your metabolism increases because you have to basically have what's called a BMR, what's called a basal metabolic rate. What that means is that your body, that's going to be what your body's going to be at rest. Your metabolism at rest. So muscle is higher to it. Muscle takes more than fat. That's what I'm saying by that is you have a lot of muscle, your body to work harder. It's going to be, working harder as compared to fat where it's just that much to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is that if you're trying to lose weight, sure, I let my clients do. Usually, we say like a machine. They start off on like an elliptical. They warm an elliptical, but then we work out. We do things like, so what happens is like they might get on, I do reps, like 12 reps. They're burning, 12 reps. I do like 12, 8, 6, 12 reps, 8 reps, 6 reps. I increase the weight, what have you. So one thing about it is strength training happens because you're building muscle, and muscle in essence burns fat, and muscle keeps your calories higher because that's going to make you lose weight. Because if you lose muscle too, your body has to go down because you don't need to, it's not going to be, your body feels there's no need to upkeep this because there's nothing there. I'm trying to put it in simple terms instead of me pulling out my egghead terms.
I got you.
What are you talking about?
I got you.
If you want to lose weight, don't wait a step, okay? Change the diet, okay? And like I said, you got to change the diet. Also, then look at, there's a big thing called biofeedback. What's biofeedback? Biofeedback is typically how do you feel after you're doing certain activities, but also or eat certain things. So, for example, if you eat cake, right? You eat a chocolate cake, and you would sit there and feel fat and nasty, right? Because you are, because basically just over the sugar, y'all insulin in your blood right now. It's a bad look. As compared to you ate something and said, I feel light and free and fancy. You know, same thing with activity. You go to the gym, and I tell you all the time, because I don't make anything they can't do. What that mean? That means like this. So if somebody say, hey, I want to do squats. Okay, you might want to do squats, but some people can't do squats. Because, for example, you do a squat, and your knees are grinding, then that means it's just something you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
That's biofeedback. Say, hey, this is not within my scope of activity that I can do. Same thing with food. So these are things you got to see, look at, even without a trainer present, to say, hey, every time I look at this, my hip hurts. Every time I do this, let's work around that or fix that. Same thing with diet. Some people have allergies. Mm-hmm. Like, somebody will say to you, oh, my knee's bad, well, take a drink, or, glucosamine. But anybody with self allergy can't take either one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, so that's what I'm saying. So when you look at those things like on Google like that, look at some kind of authenticity because they'll say certain things, but read a little further than that. If you want to lose weight, it's not an easy, there's no easy fix. That's especially because they have these easy fixes. People want to do that because I have people that work out with the training and stuff. They do all this stuff and they've worked out for years and they've been out there. They worked out for 3 months. A lot different from somebody that knows what they're doing.
Right.
Okay.
Authenticity, number one, if you research on your own. Number two, how you feel mechanically when you do something. And number three, when you eat something. Those are the three things I tell all the time because I know certain things you myself I eat it. I just know it's not going to make me feel good.
Right.
This is just not good. Or if I do certain activities, I can't do that. It's going to make my back hurt, my knees hurt.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, this is what people have to understand. But people are sometimes literally killing themselves because they're walking blindly in the woods at night trying to reach the fitness nirvana, but doing all these things that are just basically counterproductive.
Right.
Okay.
Got you.
Okay.
That's the best way to put it.
Okay. Got you.
Nice.
That's
he get the bell for breaking it down.
He get the bell for that.
He broke it down. He broke it down.
And that was on the house. Now listen. Look, I follow you on Facebook. I watch some of your videos. I got to actually get in shape just to watch the video, man, because you be going hard. But that was some good information.
Nice.
And that was great stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, man, yeah, absolutely, man. But listen, man, you've been a great guest, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We definitely have to have you back, to talk more about acting.
Yes.
Definitely acting in Philly.
Yes.
You're very, very knowledgeable about the business. But before you leave, man, we want you to put your social media, how people can follow you on Facebook, Twitter. If they want to book you for their personal trainer,
nice.
I'm telling y'all, he's the real deal.
Nice.
And you might want to, if you're serious about getting in shape and having a healthy lifestyle, you might want to book Atif Lanier. I have seen him. I've seen his work, and it is the truth.
Nice.
So yeah, put your stuff out there.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. My social media is all the same across the board. It's Atif, that's A-T-I-F, Rahim, R-A-H-I-M, Lanier. That's on anything. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. I think that's what else on Instagram, Google Plus.
All right.
Yeah, if you like to contact further, talk like you said, anything you said in reference to fitness, reference to film, to acting, all means of connect, I definitely would appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Well, that's it. That's what they say. Keep it simple right there. Yeah, man, thank you so much, man. And like I said, if you're doing anything that you would like for us to promote, that you have coming up, things like that, let us know, man. We'll blast it out. And I mean, we were friends before this, but hey, we tell people all the time that when you come on the Kevin and Nikee show, now family. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, take care now.
All right, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, take care.
Awesome
That was dope.
Awesome sauce. Nice.
That was nice.
Real
Nice. Look, we got a lot of information.
Real nice.
That was nice. Who said that?
Nice.
No, it's nice. Real
nice.
Real
Bernie
nice.
Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Real nice.
Real nice. That was nice.
He told me, he said, throw away the stepper. What?
Well, since you bought it, I probably wouldn't throw it away.
Yeah.
Because it can be used. I get what he was saying from a professional training standpoint, but I think that it can be used somewhere in your exercise regimen. You know what I'm saying?
Because technically, I'm not going to get my 500 calories burned on that thing.
Right.
Not unless I step into, I kill over.
Right. Well, you could use it to complement something. You know what I'm saying? You could use it to complement, say, weight training or something. There's a place for it. Definitely. And then, like you said, since you still got the receipt?
I still have it, but it's been a minute though.
Okay, well, cool.
It's been a minute, so yeah, they ain't gonna take that back.
Oh no, I'm not saying take it back. I'm just saying you purchased it, so you know
I'm gonna keep it.
There's a place for it.
Like you said, I'm gonna use it along with something else. Maybe I'll use it for my 600 steps and then turn around and get on a spinner because I do have a spinning bike at home as well.
That's what's
so
up. That'll work.
That.
So you can use a plethora of things that you can work together.
So I can spin to the Kevin and Nikki show.
That's what's up. You know? Yeah. But you know what? I mean, he said a lot of things. He pointed out a lot of points. I love the story of perseverance. And how he eventually got to the set of Get Rich and Die Trying, starring Fitty.
Yes.
And got upgraded. But he had every reason how the day was going to say, I'm not going to take this trip. Yeah. And it just goes to show you that one time that you don't feel like it, but press your way anyway, that could be the one.
That could be the one.
So he went from, and we talk about this all the time. We don't turn down no roles.
We don't turn them down.
Because you can always get upgraded. You never know what'll happen. And he got an under 5 role.
But I can see how he felt though, because it's pouring down rain and you got to drive all the way to New York and you at the wrong address at that.
But here's the thing. I definitely hear you. I'm just happy that the end result or the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow was getting a desired result.
I was waiting for him to say that he knocked somebody out.
I thought that was coming.
I thought that was coming.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say, I was getting ready to punch it up. Listen, it's raining and I just drove all the way down here and you're telling me to go home because I'm late?
Right. That was dope.
Who he sound like though?
Who's that?
Our guest from last week, he drove 5 hours.
Oh, yeah. I ain't drive all the way down here. Yeah. I got you, man.
I tell you.
That was great stuff, man.
That was great stuff.
Yeah, but he's been in some projects, man.
Yeah.
And I like how he laid out that rule with the under 5 because it's changed now.
I didn't know that.
That was powerful.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good information.
Because I learned something today.
Yeah, because if you went over the 5 lines, then they had to pay you as a day player. And I never knew that either.
Right.
So the rules kind of changed.
Atif throwing out the
That's what's up. But you know what? And it's so, and that's one thing I love about like Nakia Diller. He stays on top of the business part of the acting. And I think that's just so important. You know what I mean? We got to know. We got to know the rules. Yeah. We got to know what's going on so that we know what we have, what we're entitled to. Yeah,
Nakia funny though. Every time he see me, we will be on set together. Right. He like, Nikki, what's up with that sag? What's up with that sag?
What's up with that sag?
What's up with that sag? Like, I'm coming. Just let me get the breakout role first.
Right.
You got to have some ducats to back that up.
Right. And some you got to build up your IMDb credits.
Build it up.
Your resume.
Listen. I'm going wait. Until the midnight hour. What's that song? I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's all I do. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour to be sad.
Yeah. All right. So
let's go hop on into news and sports.
News and sports. All right. So look, in sports, y'all already know the Villanova Wildcats defeated the Michigan Wolverines to capture the national championship. The parade was in Philly. It was off the chain. It was off the hook. Shout out once again to Jay Wright, the whole Villanova men's basketball team. And my little bro, Damir Cosby Roundtree, number 21. And he's only a freshman. He's a national champion, man. I seen this guy go from Pepper Playground
Yes.
pickup games
Yes.
to playing in the Philadelphia Legends basketball league that me
Nice.
and NBA legend Louis Lloyd refed,
Yes.
to Newman Goretti,
Nice.
to state champion,
Nice.
to Villanova,
Nice.
to national champion.
Nice.
It don't
He
get the bell.
get the
He gotta
bell.
get the bell, yo. He gotta get the bell. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Go ahead.
I'm gonna speak it right now. Next stop, NBA.
NBA.
He's going to the NBA. You heard it here first on the
NBA.
Kevin-Nikee-Show.
On iHeartRadio.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it for sports.
All right, news is gonna be quick.
Okay.
News, man, listen, they gotta do something about the Second Amendment.
Okay.
They gotta do something about it. I'm telling you right now. Another shooting, Yahoo company, young lady decides that she don't like the rules and the regulations of the company. She decides to go in and start shooting.
On her job.
On her job. Kills 2 to 3 people and herself.
Okay.
And story tells that it doesn't seem like she knew the people that she shot.
Okay.
But she was so upset, Kev, with the rules, the regulations, the laws, and all that other kind of stuff. You know how every job got laws and different things that, the employees have to abide by.
Right.
She doesn't like it.
Okay.
So she decided to voice her opinion with the gun.
Well, you know what? I want to contribute to this because whenever you see behavior like that, it doesn't sound like she learned about those rules on that day and decided to shoot. To me, that sounds like a progression that led to that type of behavior, extreme behavior, and. We don't know all the details in terms of what she was going through. Of course, we're not condoning violence at all. But, was there any kind of workplace bullying going on? Were there people enforcing the rules against certain employees and not against her? Was there any kind of injustice going on? I don't know. I don't know.
Look, damn that. Okay.
I hear you.
You got an issue. You take that up with the people that you got an issue with. Why you got to take innocent people with you?
Right. I got Nick. What I'm saying to you is I'm not condoning violence. I'm talking about when you see behavior like that, it just it's always a buildup.
Why didn't she? If you don't like the rules and the regulations of your job, why don't you just quit?
Right. And what I'm saying, I'm not excusing or qualifying her actions. Right. I'm just saying it sounded to me that it was more going on that led to her making that drastic decision and then to kill herself.
Yeah.
It seemed like something was going on, man. And, we talk about bullying and stuff with the kids and we know that they learn it, they get that model from their parents. And we do know that one of the things that's going on in our country that's it's an epidemic that needs to be addressed is workplace bullying.
Something workplace bullying, all of that. Something has to be done. There has to be stricter gun laws set in place to keep things like this from happening. Right. So you don't like what's going on at your job, so now you want to go and she went postal on.
Right, I got you.
Come on now.
Right, listen. I'm right there with you. I'm just saying, because my psychology is kicking in now. My education is kicking in, and I know that. When I hear about something like that, there's normally a progressive building up. Unresolved hurt leads to anger, bitterness, resentment, wrath, rage, revenge. It's a progression. And, I start thinking about things like, could there have been anything along that path, a progression to revenge that could have been preventative? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That could have been preventative. Like we can't be looking at video cameras on the back end of people dying. Yeah. What preventative measures can we take? What kind of, things can be put in that makes employees feel protected from workplace bullying, harassing, targeting, and things like that. So it's an all around problem. You got the gun laws. You got people who are just, have been moved or pushed to certain limits where they, take measures like these. You have, what is human resources doing? Yeah. Did anybody see signs leading up? That's what a psychologist would be thinking about, in totality. So I definitely understand, hear what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Something has to be done. Something definitely has to be done.
Something has to be done. Cause, it gotta stop.
Right.
It has to stop. We have to have stricter laws set in place to prevent people from just carrying guns.
Right. I got
you
it.
know?
Well, it's not as much the carrying the gun
but
as the people who are carrying the guns. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean?
I got you. I got you.
We have to have some stricter laws.
I got you.
Set in place. You know, it gotta happen.
Right.
It has to happen. And it needs to happen now.
Right. And we got to stop waiting for something to happen to start evaluating and, things like that, because, it's like, it doesn't seem like preventative measures is the priority. It's like, okay, something happened. Let's march, let's protest. And now let's give attention to the cry of the people.
Exactly.
So, something has to be done, man. Something definitely has to be done.
Well, that's all I have.
That's all I had.
That's all I have.
Take a break?
We're going to take a break.
All right.
And when we come back, it's going to be time for
What's Bothering Nikki? Mm-hmm. What's Bothering Nikki?
That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come and hold my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never enough. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love. A million days in your arms is never enough. I just don't wanna stop. Too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, the boss is so demanding. Opened the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never enough. I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never enough. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never, never, never. I just don't wanna stop.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. Yes. All right.
You gotta love Luther. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Why you stop?
Okay.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
It's not for too much.
Yeah! We get the bell on that, man. We ain't playing that. We didn't even plan that. This is unscripted, y'all.
You know what?
we did it. We did it. You gotta admit it. We did it that time. That was nice, though. That was nice. That sounded nice.
You know what? You are a mess.
Yo, look, I joined that. I had to join that. That was dope, though. That was dope. It sounded good.
You laugh. Yo, listen, you guys. I truly enjoy this show.
Yo, but you gotta admit, that did sound good, though.
That was good.
We didn't plan that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what you're gonna get on the Kevin-Nikee show. You might get some singing, impersonation.
I don't even know.
I don't know either. So, you know.
I don't even know.
So when we get it, y'all get it. But thank you to all our listeners all over the world, all over the country that are listening, tuning in. We greatly, greatly appreciate you. From the top, middle, and bottom of our hearts, we're serious. We do what we do for you. And we enjoy what we're doing, as y'all can tell.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So we just be having too much fun because we have too much time.
Too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
Hot fire. Oh! You got that was that. Yo, I hit that note. I can't sing, but I hit that note. Don't even try.
Listen, what were the words that you said? What were the words?
What was the word? Never too much.
Yeah, what'd you say after that?
Heart fire?
No, it's Oh My Love.
I want to sing it the way I want to sing it.
Now you rewriting Luther's song.
I got to rewrite Luther's song,
Go
man.
ahead, do it a 1, 2, 3. Too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
Fire.
You know what?
Heart fire. You know when you don't know the words, you got to make stuff up. You know what I mean?
Listen, my cheeks are hurting right now.
Oh, man, that's funny, man. Woo, that was fun.
Wow.
But anyway, it is time for my favorite part of the show. It's time for What's Bothering Nikki? What's bothering you, Nick?
Well, here's the thing. I put up a post on our Facebook page, and I asked some of our friends to our show, what's bothering them? And guess what? Got a response.
Okay.
Pat!
What's up, Miss Pat?
Yes. She said that what's bothering her is people who are nasty. So we're going to revisit.
I got you.
We're going to revisit. People, why are you so nasty?
Why y'all so nasty?
Why are you so nasty? You know, and she said they don't have nothing nice to say to nobody. Ooh, didn't we talk about this before? Did. Yes, Pat want us to talk about why are people so nasty? Why are people so rude? Don't have nothing nice to say. So let's dig on into it.
Now, wasn't the old saying that if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all? Take it away, Nick. Go.
I mean, come on. So what's bothering me and Pat
and me
and Kev this week? People, why are you so nasty?
Nasty as a rattlesnake.
You know, mean and surly. Don't have nothing nice to say to nobody. People say good morning to you. You know, what's that thing? It used to be, if you wake up and you wake up evil, go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Or you woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Go back to sleep.
And get up on the other side.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, why can't you do that? Why you gotta wake up? You know, my thing, remember we said before when we did this topic, if God God wake us up every morning, God wake us up, be nice.
That's the reason to be happy right there.
Exactly. He doesn't have to. You can find yourself on the south side of the dirt.
That's right.
You know, sleeping.
That's right. I mean, things might not be going all perfect in your life, but if you woke up and you keep waking up, that means the dream is still alive.
Yes, and you still have more time to get it together.
Right, that's right.
Get yourself together.
That's right. Get yourself together.
Come on.
Get your dreams in order. Get your house in order. You know, you can motivate, you can inspire, you can encourage because there's greatness in you. And if you're mean as a rattlesnake and nasty, you just haven't figured it out yet.
Listen, you are blocking your blessing. You are blocking your blessing. The Lord can't bless you being nasty. You know, He can't bless you every time you turn around. You got something evil to say to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, He can't bless you like that.
And then you got to be careful, man, because normally our blessings tend to come through another person.
You never know who you're talking to.
That's right. I'm gonna tell you, I know a true story of this lady who she would go to church and just mind her business, and you had this group of ladies that would talk about her shoes and all this old stuff. And one of the ladies in the group lost her job. Filled out an application to this particular business, got accepted to the point of being brought in for an interview. Goes into the interview, and guess who's sitting at the table doing the interview?
I like to be a fly on that
the
wall.
The lady who they had been talking about her shoes. And you know the lady in the group had to throw out her church card. Pastor told me to tell you hi, and and did you enjoy the service when he was talking about, and because she knows that this lady knows she's been talking about it.
Yes, and she knows she was wrong.
So the lady, hey, sister so-and-so, hey, God bless this, that, and the other. The lady who was the owner of the corporation or whatever said, hey, her basically what she did the interview because she can't discriminate.
Right.
And the last word she heard was, thanks for coming. And she never heard anything else.
That's right. She got her rejection letter in the mail.
That's right. And so, like Nikki said, you could be blocking your blessing. That person who you don't like might be the key to your next open door.
Yep.
That person who you're talking about could be the key to your next opportunity. That thing you've been waiting on, wishing and wanting, it's going to come through a person.
Yep.
And that's why it's so imperative that we treat people how we want to be treated.
Yes, because you never know who you're talking to. You never know who you're talking to. Like Kev said, you never know. You can be talking to the person who God has sent to bless you. And you're treating that person so nasty. Right.
And sometimes what I've learned, sometimes people, they not going to say nothing to you about who they are or how they can bless you. You just not going to get it. And by the way, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. And smiling is better for your health.
Yeah. What's that song? Never gonna get it, 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 never get it, never gonna get it, never.
I like the pause. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Hit the pause.
Boo, 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 boo. Treat people nice.
Yeah, stop being so nasty.
You're never going to get your blessing.
You're never going to get your blessing.
That is it.
That's it.
That is it. Shout out to Pat for answering our.
Yeah, shout out to Pat. Yeah, thank you, Miss Pat. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so
now it's time.
We're going to take a break?
For my favorite part of the show, after the break.
After the break.
Kevin's Corner.
Shake, bake, and quake. After the break. We don't fake, but we just take time to rhyme just like this. We're going to come back and you're going to get with this. Peace. Hey, that came on top of my head. I don't know.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two. The little one stops to tie his shoe, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little one stops to climb a tree, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching four by four. go marching 5 by 5. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 5 by 5. The little one stops to take a dive, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. The ants go marching 6 by 6. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 6 by 6. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 6 by 6. The little one stops to pick up sticks, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching 7 by 7. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 7 by 7. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 7 by 7. The little one stops to pray to heaven. They all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. The ants go marching 8 by 8. Hurrah, hurrah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Look, that song could have went all the way up to 100. We had to stop at 8 for Kevin's Corner. We had to stop at 8 for Kevin's Corner.
You know,
So,
the beginning of it sounds like, you know, that Wakanda beat.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you may want to boom, boom, boom,
boom, boom. Yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Kevin's Corner.
Yeah, all right.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, so it's time for Kevin's Corner. It's that time of the show. We just try to motivate, encourage, inspire, make the world a better place, and just address us as human beings holistically. So, just like the song, it was a song about ants, and we stopped at number 8 because it said the ants go marching 8 by 8, and I want to talk about 8 things that we can learn from ants. All right. So, number 1, ants aren't intimidated by the size of their workload. All right. Ants aren't intimidated by the sheer size of the objects that they need to carry. So, why should we? All right.
Okay.
All right. Number 2. Ants value teamwork. All right. A single ant can only do so much, as strong as they are, but when they work as a team, they are able to achieve greater heights. Ants just don't leave their fellow ants alone when carrying huge objects. They help each other, making it possible for them to achieve their goals.
Working together.
All right. Number 3, ants are organized. Isn't it amazing how even when there are so many ants carrying a single object, they seem to be moving in the same direction? They are so organized in how they carry out their tasks that they are able to accomplish it no matter how big the task is. So it's imperative that we bring an element of organization to our lives.
Right.
All right. Number 4, ants save for rainy days.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So I'm sure that even you've seen it yourself. Ants just don't eat on the spot, even when they see a huge chicken BLT sandwich. Okay, I'm stretching a little bit, but you get the message. All right. They try to carry the food to their ant colony and save up for a rainy day. I think that is imperative that we learn economic strategies and financial strategies such that we should learn to not just spend, but save for a rainy day. And here's a progress towards debt-free tip. Use cash.
Yeah, cash.
Use cash instead of charge, because anything you charge now, you're going to have to pay later.
Yeah, you know that term save for a rainy day. That's old school.
That's right.
You know, our parents used to say that to us all the time.
That's right. They would give us an allowance and give us the $5 and teach us to put so much in the piggy bank.
Right.
And it taught us that financial strategy in terms of saving. Yeah. All right. Number 5, ants get the job done. I've never seen a group of ants leave what they're carrying and just call it a day. They persevere and make sure that they get the job done. You heard Atif's story. He persevered through that hectic day, and at the end of the day, he got the job done.
Yes,
so we persevere and finish what we start, because one of the qualities that is indicative of this generation is quitting.
Yeah.
You know, if our children aren't getting enough time on the basketball team, they want to quit. And I remember my freshman year playing JV at Overbrook. I wasn't getting much time, but my dad, no, you're going to finish.
That's right.
We'll reevaluate after the season is over, but you're going to finish this season, or you're going to work your behind off to earn your role.
Nice.
And what happened was some of the upperclassmen flunked out during the second period, so I kind of lucked out. Got a chance to start, and I ended up leading us in scoring with 12 points a game. But I learned about how not to quit. Be like the ant, get the job done. And stick with it and stay with it till you get the job done. All right? Ants teach us about ignoring little diversions. And the analogy here is that if you ever see an ant colony moving and you put your finger in front of it, they'll just go around it. They'll rather crawl over it and keep moving. They'll go around it. But one thing they do is they keep moving. Okay? They don't get caught up in all the little diversions, and neither should we. Don't get caught up in the gossip on the job. And you got dreams, goals, and aspirations, people to see, places to go. Don't get caught up in all that stuff that can distract you from where you're going. You know, I heard someone say, don't look to the left, don't look to the right. And I want to add this, just follow the yellow brick road. You know what I mean? For your life.
Nice.
Number 7, ants teach us that the next generation is everybody's responsibility. We talked about this on one of our other shows, how back in the day, the community raised the kids. Yeah. But ants raise all their young together, and that's something that we should learn to do too. You know what I'm saying? That's a quality that's missing in today's society, where I know when we were younger, the neighbors were allowed to correct your children. Right. They were allowed to say, hey, you shouldn't be running through that yard or things like that. And now we got parents that are going up to the school, cussing the teacher out because your child is swinging from the chandeliers on his cell phone, and all she's trying to do is tell him to take his seat so everybody can learn. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we need to get back to community, man. You know, the kids in the neighborhood is everybody's responsibility. That's right. And I do understand that nowadays we do got to be careful because some kids are not trying to hear it, but it still remains the fact that our children is everybody's responsibility. And lastly, number 8, ants teach us that knowledge should be shared. That's right. Basically what ants do is ants leave a chemical trail that allow their colleagues to trace their path to success, which is food. All right. It would be pointless if they didn't, because although a single ant is capable of carrying up to 50 times its body weight, and that's for real, not much can be carried back to the base for the development of the colony. You know, and we live in a generation where so much envy, so much jealousy, so much crab in the barrel clinging. We don't want to pass on information to people because we are so afraid that if they get the information, they might make out better than we are. Right. You know, they're better than we do. Right. And when you are solidified in who you are, solidified in knowing that you have gifts, talents, and abilities, solidified in knowing that you have worth and value that you bring to the world, unlike any other, because there's only one of you in the world, you can share information. And if they get it, they get it, and you can be happy for them because you understand that what God has for you is for you. That's right. That's it. That's all I got. Nice. That's it. All right. All right. Let's put it out there. Put it out there. All right. I'm actor-Kevin-D-Benton. You can follow me on Twitter at Kevin-D-Benton, and follow me on Facebook, actor-Kevin-D-Benton, and I will follow back. All right. You can find me, actress-Nikee-Warren, on Facebook. That's Nikee-Warren. On Twitter, at Nikee-Warren. And on Instagram, it's hello, I'm Nikee. That's spelled HELLOIM, Nikee, NIKEE. And follow us on the group, the Kevin and Nikee Show, on Kevin and Nikee Show on Facebook. And the Kevin Nikee Show on Twitter. Nice. Yeah. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding the show, like Miss Pat, yes, hit us up, the Kevin and Nikee Show at yahoo.com. Yahoo. And we will talk about it. We sure will. We sure will. You have any questions, comments, concerns for Atif Lanier, email us. We'll read it to him, get the answer, and we'll tell it to you on the show. Hey, guess what? We will do that. We sure will. Talk to us. As you can see, we will talk back because we love to talk. We love to talk. Yes. And do not forget,
We have YouTube channels.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube.
Check us out on YouTube. We
Actor.
got the bridge up there. Actor-Kevin-D-Benton and actress-nikee-warren. Check us out.
Check us out on YouTube. We got movies up there. Short films, feature films. We got video clips. Check us out.
Yes, and just to let you know, a few announcements. PIFA, Philadelphia International Film Awards, are coming up in May.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yes, get your tickets. Get your tickets. And also, we have another premiere of
The Decade.
The Decade
Shout
coming
out
up.
to Delia
Delancer. Coming up this month on the 31st. 31st of April. I'm
April
already in
31st.
August. April 31st. So we definitely want to invite you out to that because yours truly, we're in it, and
we played like about 10 different zombies.
Oh my goodness, we did.
Yeah, we had so much we had so many wardrobe options. I mean, we would die as one zombie and come back as another, just change our clothes. But the good thing is, the way they did the color scheme and the editing, you won't be able to tell. So it's awesome.
Know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Never know.
You never know. It's dope.
Yeah, so
it's a good movie. It's a great movie, guys.
Is.
So where can they get the tickets? They go on Facebook.
They can go on Facebook. The Decade has a Facebook page.
Yeah,
they go on there.
The Decade.
Yes.
Yes. Go on Facebook. Get your tickets. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, and for PIFA, Philadelphia International Film Awards, you can go on that website as well.
Right.
Okay, and get your tickets for that.
Yeah, I went about 2-3 years ago. It was phenomenal.
Nice.
It was very, very encouraging, inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
I went out just to support my friends. Mm-hmm. They got awards. Nakia Dilla got an award.
Nice.
Brian A. Wilson was hosting. It was it was great, and it made me just want to go home and say, I need to get on my lines because you know what?
Nice.
I would like the opportunity to be up there and get an award and things. And so it was very, very inspirational.
And shout out to all of the nominees this year. Awesome sauce. Congratulations on your success.
That's right. Continued success to you.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio.
And we out.
We are everywhere.
And we everywhere and we out.
That's right.
That's it.
Boom.
Oh, baby. Keep thinking about the way you smile. Keep thinking about the way you laugh. Yeah. Oh, takes me away. Oh, there were times when I wasn't sure that we were gonna last beyond the sunset, babe. But after years, it's clear we were meant to be. But something's been lost along the way. Remember times we just laughed for no reason at all, and all those feelings of anticipation. We've grown accustomed to life without living at all, but something went wrong along the way. Oh, baby, I need to feel that sunshine, that light that used to blow up on my face. Oh, we need to find that sunshine, the way that love shining on yesterday. What we gonna do, baby? No, I'm not questioning love's devotion. That's true, babe. But there's an emptiness here in my heart that can only be filled by you. So, baby, let's take the time to find our way. We can't just sit back as we fall victim to life's mundane. So, if you're willing, I'm ready to rediscover, baby, all of the wonders that true love can bring. We've been asleep, but I've heard the wake-up call, baby, before we get lost along the way. I need to feel sunshine. Remember
into hours. Hours turned into days. Days turned into years, and years turned into apathy. And our shine, our beautiful shine.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?